This was the moment an Israeli missile destroyed a warehouse near a shopping centre. IDF jets also dropped bombs on energy infrastructure under darkness, including this oil facility, and targeted refuelling aircraft at an airport near Iran's eastern border.
It follows a deadly night in Tel Aviv where Iran launched a barrage of rockets. Benjamin Netanyahu this morning visited the site of a residential building which was hit as the death toll from the attack rises to 14. Still, US President Donald Trump insists the two countries will make a peace deal.
We have team coverage for you this morning with the latest developments. Let's go first to Europe correspondent Jessica Millwood, who is in London for us. Jess, there are reports of serious damage in one Israeli city.
Good morning, guys. Sirens are once again wailing across Israel and millions are being sent into shelters as Iran yet again launch ballistic missiles at the country. The port city of Haifa appears to have taken a direct hit with images, there we go, emerging online of fires, a number of buildings on fire. Rescue teams have been racing to the area and there are reports of damage. Iran says that this is self-defence, with the Israeli attacks on Iran absolutely relentless today. Jets have been striking military targets. The Iranian Foreign Ministry was hit, and Israel's Prime Minister said that they've killed Iran's intelligence chief and his deputy. Iranians have been leaving Tehran in droves. There's images online of cars trying to get out of the city. It is absolute chaos there, with a human rights group saying 406 people have been killed since Israel launched this operation, they say, to prevent a, quote, nuclear holocaust. Israel's president is urging G7 leaders, including our Prime Minister, to support them.
And I call upon the leaders of the G7 who will convene tomorrow in Canada. They should all be with us, because if you want to get the nukes out, you better work together with us.
14 people have been killed in Israel by the Iranian missiles, and Israel says that the regime will pay a heavy price for that. Tel Aviv's airport has been closed indefinitely, a sign that they are expecting this war to endure for several weeks.
Jess, thank you. US President Donald Trump says he can make the Middle East great again, confident the two countries will eventually agree to peace. Washington correspondent Lauren Tomasi is in the US Capitol for us this morning. Lauren, the president hasn't ruled out American involvement.
Carl, in the past few hours, Donald Trump has said that it is a possibility the US could become involved in this conflict between Iran and Israel. He's also warned that there will be an overwhelming response from Washington if Iran targets the United States in any way, shape or form. That coming as we are now learning that over the past few days, Donald Trump directly vetoed an Israeli plan to carry out an assassination on the Iranian Supreme Leader. This is certainly a growing conflict that we've seen over these past few days, and this morning Donald Trump taking to social media to share his thoughts, saying the two sides will make a deal. He says we will have peace soon between Israel and Iran. Many calls and meetings now taking place. I do a lot and never get credit for anything, but that's okay. The people understand. Make the Middle East great again. That coming as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was on US television programs this morning saying that there has been intel shared with the United States that Iran was planning to make a nuclear weapon.
The intel we got and we shared with the United States was absolutely clear. Was absolutely clear that they were working in a secret plan to weaponize the uranium. They were marching very quickly. They would achieve a test device and possibly an initial device within months, and certainly less than a year.
Such is the situation. The US is now changing its posture in the Middle East. Over the past few days, the Pentagon has been moving warships into that region along with additional military assets. There was meant to be nuclear talks between US officials and Iranian officials today. They have been cancelled, and we will see US President Donald Trump leaving the White House in the next couple of hours as he heads to the G7. You can expect all of this to be discussed.